Is this thing on and just nobody's talking or what?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I'm sorry, Hulk. I will whisper in your ear.
Seems fine, big boy.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It got hot in here. Oh no!
You were always my favorite warrior.
Yeah, there were some crazy GTKPs going on last night.
Crazy loot or
Yeah, like the smooth brain one I went to on my rogue. What did we did? BWL. We had a reju drop, another tier. They had. I swear, if you need a tier on a caster, you go to the smooth brains. They drop like candy. It's like crazy how many of them they get.
I'm gonna go, and now it'll never drop.
It's just, and they tend to go melee heavy too with the raid comp, so it's just they don't bring a whole lot of cat. But that went for what was it? 5K, and a reju gem drop that went for 4,500. CTS dropped. I got that for 700 gold. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, the payout was like 450. It was just like, I mean, for a BWL,
say something, Clark?
Really good.
But have you ever seen an AQR go for 10K?
Yeah, that's the next one I was about to talk about. Yeah, my shaman elemental shaman was in that AQ last night. See, AQR he paid
must not be
Rogue
working.
paid 10K for. He paid, I think, what was it, 3,500 or 4,500 for Jom Gabar. The guy put in alone himself probably almost close to 20K.
Is Jetta in the raid?
Okay, fixed my audio.
Hi,
Paid like 3K for the carapace. It was just crazy shit.
Willie. Are you at the instance already?
Yes, I am.
Cool. All right. We'll probably aim for like 10:05 then. Get started a little bit early today. Looks like everybody's already there. Songflower timings were really nice.
Where do you want us buffing? Start of the entrance or Lothar?
Yeah, right in front of Plague. Right in front of Plague.
Yep. Do not run to Lothab.
Run to Lothar?
No.
As usual, please get your cookies while we're buffing.
What about a shadow pot? How do you feel about that now?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can shadow pot whatever I think you want. Yeah.
I ate my shadow and my frost pre-pot yesterday.
Wow, what a Chad.
I guess the payout in that AQ ended up being like almost 850 gold.
That's ridiculous for an AQ.
Yeah.
You can do 4 AQs and not hit that amount.
EQR and Jom Gabar dropping in the same raid. I was like, holy shit.
There's no world where an AQR is worth 10K right now. I'm sorry.
No. I asked my my friend, I was like, what does he have on? I go, he mustn't have anything close to equivalent in his main hand. And then he looked at him. He linked me. He was wearing like some green level 55 of the monkey neck. I mean,
Well, for it to go that high,
I get that, but still.
right? So 2 people thought it was worth about that much.
2 credit card swipers thought it was worth about that much.
yeah.
That's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter what you think it's worth. It matters what the people who pay for it think it's worth.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh man.
Like anybody that normally farmed their gold, I don't think would spend anywhere close to 10K on it.
Hell no.
Thank you, Gloric.
Especially now, it's basically useless in like 3 or 4 months.
Gold I had.
AQR will last you to about 66 or so anyway.
So that's like what,
weapons-
1 week into TBC?
Weapons scale so fast in TBC.
TBC
well,
may
that
still
and-
be 4 months away, though.
He could have just joined a NAXX to keep being bought THC Gressel. And
That's what I was about to say. It was like when CTS dropped or whatever, my friend was like, oh yeah, you should pay this much for it. I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, I can just go to NAXX and get one of the trash daggers or, some shit like that for a hell of a lot less. Like, I ain't paying that much for CTS. You crazy.
Even if you don't want to drop the big bucks on Gressel and THC, you can get Iblis, Widow's Remorse, all of the daggers out of NAXX for way cheaper than 10k.
Yeah. That's why I was stunned the guy was paying so much to begin. I mean, because it was a rogue. I was like, Gabar, yeah, that one makes sense. But AQR was just like, no way.
Speaking of Gressel, we got our third one last night.
All right,
Nice.
weird flex, but okay.
You can go to the garbage can with that. Flex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've still seen 0 in our main raid.
We got our 4th this week. I shouldn't mention.
You do.
Yeah, I'd like to see approximately 12 more Gressels by the mid-classic, thanks.
Just back to back to back to back.
Running joke in TE though is you get a Gressel and then you quit.
I mean, yeah, we've had a
The
few of
biggest
those.
boss right now is that fucking roster boss.
It's
Yeah,
always the
no
biggest
shit.
boss. Honestly, can't wait for TBC. Smaller raid teams is going to be real nice.
Yeah, except right now we're looking like we need to split 3 raids because we have like 60 plus people that want to play.
We're doing the same thing. I'm trusting though. I'm splitting the work. I'm putting
same.
people in charge of things. We'll see. We'll see.
So, Glorak, you're familiar with my historical lack of reading in the correct places.
No.
But hey man, at least I know, right? Are the Daybreak and Sunrise teams raiding at the same times?
Yeah, they will be raiding simultaneously. Which is part of the reason we didn't allow people to apply to both, because you literally cannot.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we didn't want to change raid teams or raid times for either team because that would further restrict people's availabilities. Like the adjusted attendance requirements are already throwing a lot of people for a loop. So
how's the weekend Puggish one looking?
we got a really good core actually. We still haven't like publicly thrown out a like, hey, if you've been one of our Pug regulars, are you planning to come back scenario yet? But of the people that are in guild right now that expressed interest in continuing, not only do we have an extremely solid potential tank core, we also have an extremely solid potential healing core, and one of our main tanks from the main raid, his availability is changing come the fall, so he'll likely also be in the weekend. So yeah, it's actually pretty stacked at the moment. All right, 10:05. The clock has chimed. If you've got a mana bar, do the thing.
Get water from GNR.
Rock wants everybody to know that his 59 Hunter with Seal of Sylvanas is stacked. He's ready for it. Rock, just get Warglaves phase 1. Easy.
I've got a ton of water on Molten too. If anybody needs any.
Go to the entrance of Plaguewing.
Molten, I think I just gave you.
Yeah, you did. Just retrade me.
Sorry, I was trying to apply it and get water. Thank you.
I got 4 and 6 groups for Int.
She is not in Discord.
Her main just went offline.
PC maybe.
Nah, I think she's logging in.
The Warlock group is gonna need.
Hold on.
Yeah, waiting for Annie to get closer. There we go. We just got to get group 8. Cyanide gets on.
Can we go ahead and get that weak aura?
Yeah.
So I can check the custom
It's
options to
loaded
make sure
properly. It's loaded. I checked.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. We check that.
I don't check.
All right, melee DPS head on in.
Yeah, I didn't check last week either.
You do 100 things right, but it's the one thing you fucked up that everybody remembers.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, I
Shadow
definitely
pot.
just threw that out there as an addendum to may I have the healer order.
And tanks head on in. Spore groups. Troc extends. Hubris. Kylus GNR. You guys are group 1. Mish. Corellia. Nick. OJ. And In the Way. You guys are group 2. Glencoe, Anton, Gando, Lava, and Wraith. You're group 3. Nightfall, Duke, Shibuya, Annihilation, and Willie. You guys are group 4. Judots, Enob, Valdoon, and Snoo. You're group 5. And then Twitch and Rhea, you guys are 6.
All right, everyone can start heading to the place.
You okay with tier 2 this morning, Glorak?
Yeah. Lotheb's a different beast. Speaking of Lotheb being a different beast, I'm trying something new today. I'm gonna be wearing like literally full mitigation gear. So yeah.
Watch your thread at the beginning.
Yeah.
You got your parse and you're good?
I got my parse, now I'm never dying again, thanks.
No fancy tank swaps.
No fancy tank swaps this week. 5 and I would have to talk in detail about how exactly we would do that.
And it's probably just not worth the effort.
Oh, it's definitely worth the effort for me, personally. For the other 39 people in a raid, no.
So we're still doing the thing where the healers stay on the tank side of the boss, right? And don't run past him?
Yes.
Always.
I mean, you can run past to like do your PIs and shit as a priest, or like drop totems or whatever you want to do.
When you're healing, be on the tank side.
Yeah. Parry hasting Lotheb is not a good time. Alright, minor amount of lag for a moment. I also did a special thing for our priests today. I looked through the logs from yesterday to see who you guys were PIing before I set up groups for Saf and KT.
Oh my god.
I know.
So proactive.
I'm so proud of you.
Spicy.
What a champion.
Hey, Glorak, you still put me in with a DPS.
Okay, look. All right, look here. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Glorak, we're here.
With the quick thing with the many warlocks that we have today, Hunters, you guys might not putting up mark. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep up.
Mark up.
I don't think we'll be able to go up Ignite with
Not
this
worth
many.
it with just 2 of them anyway.
Yeah.
Man, every time I get a DM from one of my not WoW friends this early in the morning on a Sunday, I'm a little scared.
Yeah, hold off on Shadow War Pain and Mark and all the other nonsense.
Nonsense.
It's just one boss. I asked for one boss. All
Yeah,
the others.
no storm strikes, no screeches, none of that.
Did
No,
Algo
it's
already
great,
leave?
yeah.
How long is this fight gonna be?
I don't
3
know.
hours.
I need to summon first. Twitch, give me a second.
Same for normals. Ashman, myself, Valid, Cyanide.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. I'll be calling out the order as always, assuming the Weekora works.
Somebody relink that Weekora. Glorok is not online anymore.
I got you.
I got it.
No, I got it.
No, I got it.
Alright, you got it.
You're not even in the raid yet.
So nothing's checkmarked under load, correct?
There should be
No.
encounter IDs towards the bottom.
Yeah.
A specific ID. Yep, 1-1.
Yeah, the only thing you guys will ever have to check, the only thing that actually ever changes is the load never, because I have to swap between the PUG and the main raid, and yeah. All right. I will need a fort and a mark when I get there. That is not the right buff. Eraser hide, thank you. Grabbing some rage. I'll walk in, start a pull timer. Hopefully everybody's good to go, because we ain't waiting.
Well, you should be.
I got kicked. I'm logging in, but I'm inside the area.
Okay.
Guys, how many times did I say get cookies while we're buffing?
But then we eat them.
I just forgot.
Excuse you.
I'm bad.
Alright, go ahead and summon me.
I would, but people suddenly want cookies.
Yeah, I'm more important than them, so.
But there's like 5 warlocks, so I'm sure somebody can summon, right?
We just like hearing you complain, yes. You have a pleasant, soothing voice.
Alright, fort, mark.
Looks like you're good.
No, I need a mark. I need a mark. Thank you. Okay,
Oh,
stop healing when this is 0. I had that mark for
5,
10 seconds.
4, 3,
Ow.
2, 1.
Here we go. Watch your threat at the beginning. Ashton, you're up first.
Whoa, that's a weird.
Of course, in a weird spot. I would move the bottom.
Get away from it. Get away from it, Range.
Should spawn in the back corner now.
Myself and Valid. Valid and Cyanide.
Yes.
Cyanide, then Kaz. Kaz, then Konomi. Konomi, then Democrites. There we go. Democrites, then Valaxine. Valaxine, then Shanna. Shanna, then Shackler. There they go. Shackler, then Thunderhulk. Hulk, then Yunobi dead. Yunobi dead, then Yuta.
Healing.
Yuta, then Rule. Rule, then me. Valid, then Cyanide. Ray, if you could throw any heal whenever.
I healed.
Kaz, then Konomi. Konomi, then Valexine. Valexine, then Shanna. After this Doom goes out, Twitch, feel free to do your heal. Shanna, then Shackler. Hulk, you're up. Then Yunobi dead. Yuta, then Rokurul. Myself, then Valid. Valid, then Cyanide. Cyanide. Anybody who has an open heal.
Healing the second I can. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, a staff.
Cool.
Ooh, a
Skull
staff.
dibs.
Fascinating.
Congrats.
I think we already called dibs.
I don't care. I call dibs.
Put on your frost gear, pop a frost pot.
Double warrior rogue legs? What? That's unusual.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really feel that much of a difference, honestly. On full mid gear, it's not that good. It's not that good.
The beginning was really smooth. You took almost no damage for the first like 20 seconds.
I dodged everything.
Yeah, exactly. And
But-
then it felt like normal.
But I had the same amount of dodge in my not full mid gear.
I'm logging out because I have 50 seconds of spore buff.
The amp magic.
When you forget where your frost gear's at.
Congrats, Shibuya on the big staff.
My amp magic.
Let me know when you're good mages. Setting groups up now.
Marking shaman.
Odds north, north is right. Even south, south is left.
Mages and warlocks, you guys do not have a shaman.
That's me.
How many
It's
healers
okay,
do we
you
have
have
this
a
week?
Rhea. 13.
We have 13.
I got 7 and 8.
Same normal 4 on Glorak.
Please.
All done.
Alright, healers are, I believe, now good.
I got 4 minutes on Razorhide. Come on.
Alright, I'm good.
I seem to have lost ZG buff, by the way.
Really?
So, should be aware of that.
Where did you lose it? Check back,
Probably
check your
loads up.
steps.
Did you check under the cushions on the couch?
Maybe you got like in a double proc and it took it off during load up.
Blame your kids.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Alright, we should be ready to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's just the order that I got my buffs in, honestly, Konami.
I think bandage counts as a buff. That's why I was saying it.
Could be
Yeah,
on the wrong
but
side.
I got my buffs in the wrong order. It was a bad time.
Should be the other side. far back. My bad.
Bacon, you're on the wrong side.
Oh, am I?
Dodges and parries like you'd never seen
Oh,
in
you're
your
right.
life.
Careful, TP up.
I'm moving over. I'm normally on that side. Near face. Spread out a bit.
That's one right. And one left. Those are some easy blocks too. Just make sure you're close
Alright,
enough.
yeah, everybody should be able to get to those. Know where you're going.
Start moving if they're far.
And go.
I've literally never heard so many dinks in my life.
Democracies, can you stack over here?
Someone's killing me over there.
Oh, our end of
Decurse. Air phase, spread out.
Twitcher, get away from me.
People up. One left. One back right. Know where you're going already. 3 are out. 4 are out. Start moving if they're far. Go.
I bitch.
Deathwish again, try and create some space for the warlocks.
I've got lots of room.
Yeah, boss is below 10%, we're good. Stay alive, don't stay in blizzards, decurse.
Feels like everyone left their cross gear in the bank.
Left eye.
Our preparations
Wrong cape.
planned, Master.
Ah, that's not the wrong cape. What are you talking about?
Serve me so faithfully. Soon all will serve the Lich King. And in
That is the
end,
correct cape.
you shall be rewarded. So long as you do not falter.
Frost spots, check your gear. Should have 100 to 150 frost resist on. As a DPS at least.
Your security measures have failed. See to this interruption immediately. Yes, Master.
You know what probably pushed off my my shit on Lotheb. Because I was in full mid gear, I needed more rage. So I wanted to blood rage, but I also didn't want to deal extra damage to myself, so I also popped Juju Escape with my blood rages.
Ah.
No, probably not the best idea.
There you go, 2 dots.
Make sure you're running some frost res. Yeah, we need kick order.
Oh yeah. Let's do okay. Snoo and who's the other melee person that is out of place that I'm forgetting about? Just Snoo. Snoo, you're stacking with group 2. Snoo, Trock, Glencoe, Nightfall. You guys are group 1 for kicks. Anton, OJ, Duke. You're group 2. Hubrisk, Tenebrific, Nick Extends. You're group 3.
Alright, you soft res the cloak?
I did.
Oh.
It slaps.
Distribute the healers.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Check your groups. They just changed. Know where you're going. Check the map.
Check the map in the place. The PUG chat.
Shit, I actually need to look at it today. Where the hell does Group 5 go?
I think top left, I think.
Northeast, yeah.
Looks like I'm supposed to be on the throne.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
You can stand up there.
That's different. Okay.
You can stand right there by the throne.
The king.
Alright.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hulk, you do not want your totems to be right there. I'd move up to the edge and redrop your totems.
The edge of totems.
I don't even know how that happened. Hold on. They'll be gone in 10 seconds.
Waiting for Lime. I think he's still DC'd.
Is he trying to get back on this?
Probably. He hit ready though, so. All right, to the edge. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, that's cheating. That was all right.
Oh, I'm cheating for the cheater. So.
I hate both of y'all that blinked in. Fucking bitch.
You walked like 3 seconds before the timer runs out. What do you mean?
On my screen, it was I guess because server lag, it was already 0.
Sure. I mean, I'm also in South America, so server lag.
I had consumable buffs pushed off during SAF as not the tank.
Yeah, everybody gets healed on Zeph.
A ton, yeah.
I did my best to keep my health high to discourage it, because Shadow Priest group.
Glorak.
That's my name.
My skill in stabs has increased to 228.
Clap.
Mine has been at 299 for months.
So my skill in stabs has increased to 228.
Real Chads leveled their staff skill with Benediction only in Molten Core and on Onyxia.
Oh, I tried.
Forgot Benediction.
I tried Glorak, but that last point has eluded me.
Did you just say you never got Benediction?
Yeah. How do you roll a priest and not?
I'm gonna need you to step out.
So okay, so I never got Benediction, but by the time I got it, I was still getting just slightly more healing power out of Jindo's Hexer and Sortira's Might, so that I jumped straight into the staff.
Nah. You wear Benediction. I have Atiesh. I have fucking
Until hammer.
Atiesh. I fucking Atiesh. I want to wear my Benediction.
Only until the birds fly around it.
Yeah, well, I mean.
I'm quite happy with the Batwing staff.
Also, this parry weaker has me paranoid now. Like, seeing all the parries on Saffron, I'm just, like, cringing.
We had some Blizzard issues moving around.
I feel like if I turn this on in the main raid, Brass is actually gonna like lose his mind.
Apparently PTR went to a release version.
Square's really close.
I mean, honestly, some people might just not know the full extent of what 180 degrees means.
It's like a right angle, right?
I mean, Sap's
sometimes the game doesn't quite know what 180 degrees is either, so it just guesses that
Also
it's
true.
larger.
Sap's hitbox is also like insane.
180 degrees is really hot.
Need 4 of them make a square, right?
I mean, it's only like 32 degrees below boiling, isn't it?
That's right, he speaks American.
American.
By the way, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see my name on your Weekora announce.
So do I. I haven't parried yet.
Brass wants me to make it so that it tallies all the parries for the entire instance and keeps track.
I was gonna say, can you create a log file?
Death wishes. PIs.
If you did that, somebody
Skeleton's gonna close.
Yep. Hunters and Rhea might need a little bit of help.
Holy crap, they'll do it.
Northwest, 3 skellies. Three skellies northwest.
Pray for mercy.
Get the multi-shot?
Skelly right behind the Sabon. 2.
Start getting to your positions.
Come on, KT. Come on. Watch your threat, guys. Come on. What the hell?
Go full hand until she's positioned.
Jesus.
It's on in the way right now?
Yeah, it's gonna stay on in the way, probably.
Yep.
One more Soul Weaver up.
Stop
Watch
DPS.
DPS. I am stunned.
It's on Twitch. She's
It's on
dead.
me.
Myself, then?
Can we remark the tanks, please?
Bacon, I'm gonna take care of that real quick.
Yep.
In the way, still running loose.
Beware.
Quinn's in the way. Just fell.
Bastard. Where's my inner focus?
Twitch got blown up, I think, by the MCs. And it was KT and MCs.
Let me know if you want Nico.
Save it for now.
Not yet, yeah. I'm gonna need to be like instantly CC'd. My death wish is up. Watch DPS. Nice sheep.
On in the way.
Alright, Kaz, go and grab Nick.
Master, I require aid.
Twitch and Veldun, go pick up ads.
Bacon, dispel me.
First
I'm back up, man. Like,
Heals on the way.
that was tough.
I've got star.
I have fire.
My head, man.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Slave maker.
Oh shit.
Hammer.
And a hammer.
And a hammer.
No priest.
Aldine stole my mana.
It's kind of about damn time that we get that slave maker.
Congrats to Wraith. Good job today, everybody.
Get logs up since I forgot to hit the actual button.
So
A
I put on
9
pen
and a
for him.
3.
I put on pen for him today, and I'm not convinced it was worth it.
Grats, Valid.
That's
Sweet.
valid.
Shiny.
Put intellect on it just to piss people off.
Hey, at least
Big fucking
extends
upgrade.
roll 100.
Alright, can I please get a quick port to Orgrimmar? I would like to not have to rebuff, thanks.
Going down.
Sort of by me jumping. Molten Mitch is
Actually, I don't even need that. I'm gonna go fucking ZG Isle. I need ZG.
Oh, you take the port log off until there's a CG summon.
If
You get a care report? Anyone?
It looks like Grimstash is selling it, or if you want to wait, I
Yeah,
can.
we are gonna do a binding run. I just need to swap characters.
Care report line. Do it.
I'm just gonna take the Zeppelin.
DB going down.
Quick binding run.
You mind if I swap characters? Or do you
I
need
never
me?
mind if anybody swaps characters.
Can we do it with all mages instead?
Okay, that I might mind. I may mind that.
What are we doing?
Binding
A
run.
binding run.
Yeah, so just so everybody is, I know we've talked about this a little bit, but not actually. Because In the Way has a binding, and we raid on the weekends. We can't do binding runs during our weekday raids on Darkman Fair weeks. Otherwise, he doesn't have
Just, yeah,
DMF.
it's a rough log. Yeah.
Yeah. So our binding runs will be 2 weeks weekend, 2 weeks week, 2 weeks weekend, 2 weeks week, etc., etc. So.
Until In the Way gets the binding, and then we're probably just done.
Probably. Unless Adamari gets one in the meantime, in which case, well.
In which case, rip our lives, because we have to keep doing it forever.
Forever?
So we're going to bring somebody else in to get the other binding.
I mean, I won't say no.
That's okay, I'll say it for you.
The only reason that I'm not interested in tanking classic Eternal speedruns right now is because we're not Alliance and I don't have a Thunder Fury.
Who do we whisper for invite?
Bacon should be in the group, I think.
Yep, Dawn of Bacon.
Twitcher and Bacon both still haven't, so does Shaq. Shackler's lead right now. Don't think he has auto invite on though.
That's some good loot this week.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
auto
that's
invite
our-
for guild only. Sorry.
It's our 6th hammer? Or is it the 5th?
I don't know.
Because who's all got one? Konami's got one. I have
think
one
that
now.
was-
Everybody but me and you. Well, you have one now.
Yeah. No, that's not true, because Shanna doesn't have one. She's got the one from
Oh, yeah, I wasn't counting her because she's already got a NAXX hammer.
Everybody's got at least something that's decent out of NAXX, I think.
I mean, is that staff decent?
Yeah. You've got the candlestick one, right?
Yeah.
It's not only good as stats, it's good as looks too. It's got a shit ton of mana regen on it. What is it at? 12 or 15?
10.
Is it 10?
38 and
What,
30
hammer?
stam, 10 MP5, 178 healing.
I mean, the AQ-41 had 15 MP5.
Yeah, I mean.
Swords Rogues.
But it's only got 143 healing, and it's got 6 intellect less. It's about the same. That's why I didn't really roll on weapons until people were getting them.
Do we have summons, or do I just need to hop on the Zep?
I don't know if there's summons or not. I know me and Sugan's here, so.
Don't forget to take off your frost gear.
Damn it,
I'm
Adam
healing
Mary.
in it. Looks like Blackrock Summoner's on.
We invite him to the raid.
No, because he's summoning with like 4 different summoners.
I am on Glorak, the actual Glorak, so y'all can whisper me for invites whenever you're, in the place that you want to be in.
Do you want my shaman instead? Because it looks like we're really short on them.
I mean, I don't really mind either way. It's just garden good. We've got 3. That should be fine. I know there are guilds out there that raid NAXX with 1.
1 shaman.
Yep.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, there are guilds that run it with no shaman.
I mean, we did all of Black and Light progression with 1 shaman.
Lions, they do without shamans.
I mean, I was getting ready to say, I mean, they have paladins, but they definitely do it with no shamans.
Well, for now.
Yeah, I don't wish that on anybody.
Who has invite privileges back to main raid?
Glorak.
Or Don of Bacon. I have auto invites for guildies only. So if anybody out of guild whispers me, I just have to.
I have auto
manually.
invites for everybody. Because I'm cool,
Well,
right?
aren't you special?
Except me.
Also, 5 and I are still tied on splinters.
Nice.
We're both
Ouch.
at 6. Yeah, Glorak, I'm gonna start the raid next weekend.
Alright, listen. It's not my fault, okay?
I'm still
I'm
blaming
fine
you.
with it. I got a hammer out of it.
I mean, yeah.
We've only seen the shield once.
Have we only seen the shield once in the PUG?
Yeah, I think healings, or is it helium? One of those shamans have it.
I'm pretty sure Helium has the shield.
Yeah, I think it's helium.
But Bacon, we both have candelabras.
3 of you have candelabras.
Talk about what I said in the PUG chat.
Yeah.
What spec is this banana druid?
Banana. Banani.
Banani?
Feral.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of feral cur.
I'm just next to him looking at
Hey.
balance. It's feral.
Healers, by the way, awesome. In the way did not die this entire raid weekend.
We're gonna fix that next week.
Yeah, now do it again next week.
Do it again.
No. We'll just have to let you die in MC to make up for it.
Healers, I'm gonna need you guys to prevent Patchwork from one-shotting me in the future.
I can't help you with that.
Just make sure that doesn't happen again.
I'm gonna need some.
I'll get right on that, Glorak.
I'm gonna need some predictive power word shields, some pain suppressions, please.
Literally
was that
any
overkill
heal
again?
would have stopped you
129?
from dying. Like, if Konomi's heal hadn't badged before the damage started, and like anything else, like literally
it
any
was,
heal landing at the right time there would have stopped you from dying.
it was a bit fucked. It was a bit fucked.
Does regrowth stack? Because that could give you a lot of HP.
Yeah, no, you can only have one instance, so it's 350? 350 health?
350.
Yeah.
That would have kept you alive. The
It would've.
overkill is 150.
It would have kept me alive if I didn't have it canceled.
Heal, right? It just cancels the dot.
Yeah. Lime, are you coming on your priest?
I don't actually see Lime on Discord.
Oh, he might have actually DC'd.
I'll just throw you a pally bubble. How's that? So you don't
Yeah,
get
just
one shot,
just pally bubble the main tank on Patchwork. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
No,
that'll be fun.
Not at all. Hey, at least then you.
Yeah,
hey,
that was
at least then you won't get one shot for 10 seconds.
Yeah, but then you could just cancel or that, can't you?
Good.
Actually, as a tank, on Alliance side, or at least the good ones, most of the good ones have cancel auras for pally bubbles built into like all of their active buttons, just in case, because somebody accidentally hits that shit and you wipe.
Or somebody being a dickhead.
But if you had one more second, that heal wouldn't have batched, and you know what I mean? Like if he looked at Twitch or Five or Valdun or whoever,
if the
like
first
for
attack,
1 second,
if the first attack had happened 0.2 seconds earlier, Konomi's heal would have actually done something, and he wouldn't have died.
So are you
there are
saying he's
totally
removed
little things
batching?
that could have happened. If batching hadn't been a thing as well, Konomi's heal wouldn't have happened after or before the damage. It would have happened after it, like it showed in the in-game log. And then he wouldn't have died.
I am back in.
Welcome back. Are you coming on your priest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I have all the characters. If I really wanted to do MC, I'd be doing MC, but I don't.
No. It matters because we have a double ATS priest group.
Oh.
Oh.
We could have a triple ATS group.
Mana too.
Okay.
I need to be in that group for my funnel health so I can heal my demon.
Ah, yes.
Are we still getting people there? Or?
So I fucking hit KT a couple times, start backing him up. He starts casting.
I know.
No, because it wasn't entirely your fault either. He starts casting a frostbolt, and Trock goes to interrupt it, but his kick procs Wind Fury like 3 times.
Wait, what?
And then
How?
immediately after that frostbolt, he starts casting another one, so he won't follow me. So I'm standing there in the middle of the room. Trock just Wind Fury 3 times. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
We got
Still
you.
not as
That's why
funny
it's
as
a team.
when Feint sets off Wind Fury.
Facts.
When you're trying to reduce your threat, you just get more.
In phase 1, where he had an incident with a rogue who was starting to ride a little bit close on threat, so he pushed his feint button because he wanted his vanish for later, and the feint set off Wind Fury, which set off the Hand of Justice, which set off Sword Spec, which set off another Wind Fury because the cooldown was up. And pulled aggro and wiped the raid.
I actually thought that was a pretty good KT for me, but turns out it was about 10% worse than my best. Who would have thought?
Your best was crazy.
Turns out looking at logs that putting on a little bit of pen was the right play. I was just competing against somebody who didn't put on any frost resistance. Tisk tisk tisk.
I was seventh. I was 7th DPS today too. Like this KT was really fucking good for me. The timings were just perfect.
It was pretty
You
good
didn't
in
get MC'd, did you?
general.
I got I got MC'd.
Yeah, second
I
MC went out, and
really wish
we
that
didn't have any MCs from 40% to 0 though, did we?
No.
I got
Fantastic.
MC'd like 1 second before Power Infusion came off cooldown, and
I
then
got
he
shamed.
immediately did it.
All right, shout out to whichever hunter listened to comms and immediately scattershotted me.
If I hadn't died, what our execution would have been.
We still had one other death, I think.
We had one other death, yeah.
Yeah, Nika.
Yeah, I
There was
Wait,
one
didn't Duke also die?
Nika and
Nick died. Duke died right at the end.
Oh yeah, no, Duke didn't count. So it's just
Oh,
two
yeah.
deaths.
yeah, it was Nika and Twitch.
See,
get the blonde.
here's the problem though. Nick died to avoid blast, which is a shit ton of extra damage too.
And then Veldon stole all my
So even
mana.
if we're gonna tie for execution on 2 death, I want to
The
say
damage is gonna be pretty high.
people have done 0 death KTs on the server, right?
Yeah, we have.
I hadn't. I just didn't remember. I haven't looked at execution parses in a while. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't actually, but maybe I should.
Don't we have
Yeah,
those 0 KT?
Twitch.
I know we
was
have a
given
clean
that
4
Wrecked
horse.
by the mind
KT.
controls.
All right, we're still top horde for all-star execution. Clap.
Nice.
Antiquity's riding our butt,
Yeah.
but we'll never
Antiquity is still sitting on like something like 15th or something NA overall execution.
Yeah, fucking 6 death run. Kaz. I'm gonna need you to stop.
CG Heart going out in 5 minutes.
Ah, dude, I'm gonna need him to get a 0 death run to put Mancrick on the board.
Oh man, what are the chances that I can get a summon for that CG Heart?
Are you sure it was a scatter shot or was it a blind?
It might have been a blind. I don't know. All I know is somebody was on point.
Yeah,
I got
Twitch
you.
just got wrecked by 3 of the MCs and KT all attacking him at once.
Hey,
That-
buck up, man.
That first MC went out, and I don't know who it was, but there was a Tarn that war stomped me, and I was just like, well, fuck. All right. Guess we're not picking up the boss today.
It was probably in the way.
Yeah.
When I got it.
So this is a wild thought, and it's probably incredibly stupid, and it definitely requires somebody who can pay good attention. But what about putting one priest in the melee who knows how to run out with the mana detonate with room to do that, so that they can drop a fear bomb every time MC goes out?
Not the worst idea ever, but also, if you're running any significant amount of melee, like today we could have done that because we were, I think, 2 or 3 melee lower than we normally run. But you don't want a 5 block fucking frost him.
That priest also, if there's 2 or 3 melee MCs and they whirlwind and cleave and whatnot, that priest will just instant die.
They would definitely need to have the inner fire up at all times, yes.
That would not save you.
Waiting for the GG buff to drop before starting.
No, I'll get
Yeah.
one later. It's fine.
You sure? I can summon you immediately.
Yeah,
Alright, everybody who's logged out, go ahead and get logged in.
All right, Val. I'll do the thing. 1 second.
Oh, you can Jeremy back Master Leader.
You guys can start running. Here's lead.
Here we go.
yeah. If a MC warrior hits a clothy, they're not gonna make it through.
Priests can take more of a beating than you might expect, actually.
You have to have
Like
inner
2
fire
warriors
on,
hitting 1 priest, like it's big trouble. But if it's just 1, the priest has time to react as long as they've got their inner fire running.
Remember the damage buff they all get when they're MC'd?
I'm aware of that, yeah.
Yeah,
A
warriors are
priest
gonna hit
has
for like
more armor than a rogue when they have inner fire up.
Yeah, but rogues dodge everything.
Wait a second.
Not always.
Before
Big true.
you pull more because I need to fix loot. Glorak's offline, and he has Master Looter.
I passed you lead.
Yeah, but
We're
they
in
pulled
combat.
beforehand. They pulled before I switched it.
I see.
I'm just hitting need on everything.
When is this hard supposed to be?
In like 3 minutes.
At 11.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at 11.
Do we
So
pull now?
might drop a minute late.
Yeah, now we're good.
Can I pull it now, please?
We ignoring that other one over there, Twitcher?
Probably.
That's
not.
What's that one? No, we have to pull that one when we come down.
Unless you jump
Everybody
over the
come
edge.
down.
Calm down.
I don't remember. Does that dog take a right there?
That one,
We're
think
gonna
goes
want to get it eventually
straight.
anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're letting in the way die, right?
Not until we get to
Sacrifices.
Baron.
Hey, you guys want this dog in the back? It's like right here.
I'm trying to figure out if that was him
that's
trying
right.
to ask us out on a date.
I'm trying to figure out if it was a
just
euphemism for
you.
butt sex.
Just you, bud. Just you.
So we can
I
both
mean-
watch X-Men?
Wait, did somebody say that we have 2 boomkins here? Who's the other one? G-Bird. Why did I think you were Resto? Let me put you with the mages.
I always just heal Resto? Because Boomkin damage is dog shit?
Not about you, baby. It's about us. You're one of us now.
You'll be pleased to know that in Burning Crusade, Moonkins, DPS is still dog shit. But they provide 5% crit for one group and 3% melee hit for the entire raid.
We're gonna get this other dog here.
I mean, they can do relative decent DPS. They won't be the Mage Warlock or Hunter, but they can
They'll
keep up with the
outperform
other
a Shadow
classes.
Priest.
The
Yeah.
the one
Oh.
binding run that we decide to actually bring a lot of priests, the dogs take full advantage.
Which I'm okay with.
Does somebody have a watcher on the island? Am I like gonna miss this?
8 seconds.
Possibly.
8 seconds?
Just went out.
Well, grab that later.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, I did not get a warning in guild chat. Rip.
Neither did I.
I have a friend.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how we were.
We ended up getting a onslaught refugee, and his weak auras for Rend and Ani are crazy. They're like 8 lines long. Make sure everybody knows it's going out.
I should have left my warlock logged in. I just didn't want to get any random whispers.
Oh, by the way, Valid, congrats on Hammer.
Thank you. I'm still putting 22 intellect on it to piss people off.
Nice.
I mean, honestly,
The
it
aura
has so
looks
much
cool.
healing that
Yeah,
you don't
the
actually
thing
need
is-
it.
Right. It doesn't need healing on it.
It really doesn't.
Going on it would be.
I have to redo so many item sets this week. I got like 4 pieces this weekend. It's kind of nuts.
One of the better priests I played with in vanilla took great pride in stacking mana and intellect like crazy. Memory serves, I think he had something like 8.5 or 9,000 unbuffed.
Jesus. I don't even want to think about how long it would take to drink to full.
Yes.
Just start stacking mana regen, you could.
Yeah, I don't enjoy having a lot of mana. It's kind of annoying.
Dog right
Rare
there.
occasions that I pop a flask on Frail and it's like 10,500. It's like, Jesus.
Pull that further into the tunnel. I don't like where it's standing.
Deeper.
Deeper.
Giggity.
That shit out of here. We are a PG-13 guild.
No,
Nice.
not. Family Guy's PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's second breakfast after dark.
After dark in the morning, so I'm somewhere.
It's after dark somewhere.
After dark implies it's just dinner.
Could also imply that it's the morning.
What? It's like sun's still out.
Which would be after dark.
Yeah, fun fact, Bacon.
That crit me.
If you
Stuns.
if you leave these untargeted while you're healing, like you just don't target anything, the instant that it targets you with the Fire Blossom, it'll pop up
Oh,
on the
I know,
target frame.
That's what I was doing.
Easy
It just
reactive
freaked me
shit.
out. I was in the middle of a cast.
Guys, I'm out of mana.
Oh no. Yeah, it crit me for like 6k.
So it didn't tickle.
Best build in the game right there.
20 nature res. That would have been worth something once upon a time.
Nature resistant AQ40 nowadays is for casuals.
As how much green frosters gear did you guys stock up?
I did not because I knew it was useless.
We told them not to. Because we knew that we needed stam too. We need the epic ones.
I feel like we could like if some of our raiders were just a little bit better. I didn't say that. We probably could have done it with the greens, but it was fucking rough.
We were actually relatively close.
Drink up quick.
It was like a 12% kill, right?
I actually think that we would have
Do
gone.
we have a
with-
distract?
Well, just pull it. Well,
I would have did a distract with this.
A couple of trash farms we did over the weekend before we did that final raid on Monday really helped to get those couple extra pieces.
yeah, I couldn't convince our guys to trash farm. But I feel like that Friday we could have killed it if we had re-world buffed. At that point, I think we had like 1 or 2 epics on everybody.
Yeah, I also just brought 17 healers because I said fuck that fight.
Yeah, I forget what I looked through.
Yeah,
I think
15,
it was-
yeah.
I want to say we brought 16 or 17. I looked through Darhol's logs from the PTR to try and figure out how many we needed, and don't exactly remember how many. We might have actually even brought 18 at the start.
We brought 18 for the first couple. For our first attempts, yeah.
Sorry, 5.
Fuck that boss.
But it wasn't actually 18, right? It was more like 15 and 3 off specs.
It was 2 off specs and 16 real healers, I think.
Yeah.
I just like how Table ended up being in like the first 6
It's
first
another
Delta Zad kills on server.
Go, Glorak, go, there's another heart.
We also had 2 ringers.
I legitimately almost like asked him to bring his priest to ours just to meme.
Oh my god, my defense skill just went to 300.
Wow. Congrats, you're
Wow.
unkillable.
PUG.
Well, listen, Judots, I don't even know what I don't even know what I would do.
Do splits?
If we needed 2 Geddons, yeah, I don't know.
I really don't want to have to run 2 binding notes again.
If that happened, we would not kill Gar ever again.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I fully intend to come in here weekly with Kamchatka and farm one for myself. I figure between 1 paladin and 1 something else on a second account, you could probably solo this place, right?
You can solo Gar as a 70 warrior.
Yeah, now I just need to get my staff skill up to 300.
I know that paladins can do solo both of them with good enough gear, but how does a warrior stay alive long enough?
Very carefully.
It's
Flask
you
set.
need a special gear set. Yeah, and a flask set also helps.
The flask set doesn't do anything in BC though.
Do they actually fix it?
Yeah, they said it
Most
no longer
weird things with
benefits. Yeah, it no longer benefits from healing in BC.
yeah, most gear that had spell power coefficients got neutered.
It's already on the beta as that. It's confirmed.
5,
Well, I'm talking
3,
OG.
2, 1.
They definitely didn't neuter it out of the gate, but it did eventually end up on the chopping block in a later patch.
Ooh, Val. What the hell happened?
There's
There's fire swarms running around.
Val is just too good at healing. Nice.
That was
battle
called the
royale.
Mace Sacrifice. Both Vals with Maces died.
That's true, actually.
If ever you want to see something hilarious as a warrior, put on a fat-ass two-hander, tank all of these by aggroing them with a sapper, and turn on retaliation.
With Wind Fury and Sweeping Strikes.
The Wind Fury will only go off like once because your retaliation will get completely eaten in less than the Wind Fury cooldown.
Alright, now everybody mindlessly AoE these.
Yep.
We got a kill in the way.
Yo-ro! Blood for our end, Jesus.
Blood for the Blood God.
The last stand. If you ain't got shield wall, you dying.
I don't have shield wall.
Lip does not prevent the damage.
Yeah, it's fire damage.
Son of a bitch.
Ah, hell yeah.
Oh.
There goes Willie.
Extends and Willie are the 2 casualties.
Alright. Fucking thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Officially lived through an entire away weekend. Does anybody want to do ZG? I'm gonna hop over to the shaman and do invites for that.
I will go on Beef Shamit if you can promise that Deklik will drop that band.
I will be putting up loot in RC for those asking.
Oh, did we not do KT things? Oh, MC things. I see.
MC loot. Yeah.
MC drops one or two things.
There's a reason some people bring specific alts to that. Because they want stuff.
Get some of their tier gear or get that fucking. Is it sword that drops off Gar?
The sword and the ring are both really good.
The brute blade.
Yeah, and the ring that never drops.
There you guys go. Loot is up.
Oh, and I don't have RC Council on this too.
You were interested in the blade, right?
Yeah.